$32,000, this home costs less than most luxury vehicles, and that includes the stainless steel kitchen, the porcelain bathroom with porthole window and skylight over the showers, the bamboo floors and walls. The electrical wiring and plumbing are already in place. You just have to hook up to the utilities. The insulation and glazing are both energy efficient, which means you'll save money on heat and hydro. The finishes are built on spec in a factory environment, so there's far less waste involved. And by default, it has a much smaller carbon footprint because you don't have the trades driving in week after week, month after month. The designers say because it's built out of shipping containers, they're by default stronger and more durable than a typical home. They can withstand hurricane winds and, of course, Canadian ice storms. Think of it like Lego. This is basically an architectural building block. This house just happens to be made up of 2 shipping containers, and just like Lego, the possibilities are endless. The owner here has decided to buy 3 more units since he's got all this space to play with.
As a high cost of living puts a strain on more and more people in the UK, many embrace the idea that less is more, and some get creative with what could and should be considered a home. Artie Sarah Firth takes us to an open house.
When addressing the issue of affordable housing, one London charity's been thinking outside the box. But when it comes to their solution, it's what's inside that counts. Meet the MyPad, the shipping container that doubles as a low-cost home. Renting in London is particularly expensive, and once again we've seen rents hit record highs. So we're going to go up and take a look inside and see what this is all about. Hello,
hi.
how are you doing?
Nice to see you.
Thank you very much for having us. So
yeah.
This is the MyPad.
Yeah, this is the MyPad. As you can see, we've got a desk here.
Inside, the MyPad's been designed to provide those who need it most with affordable, independent living. And at just £75 a week, the MyPad's certainly cheap by London standards.
I think it's difficult for anybody right now to get a comfortable accommodation at a good price without getting, paying extortionate amounts of rent.
As an idea, the MyPad is brilliantly innovative. It's been designed as a quick fix. Now, there's planning permission for 30 more of these to be built next year, but predictions say that if Britain continues at its current rate of building, then by 2020, and we face a shortfall of 2 million homes in the UK. So you can see the scale of the problem. And it's why what started out as a local temporary solution could end up becoming a more permanent fixture. Sarah Firth, RT, London.
was shocked at how fabulous it did look. So more than satisfied. And what's more important really is the women love it.
It really is like a work of art. I just feel very lucky to be the beneficiary of somebody's intelligent thought and creative imagination that would build something like this.
It's the first of its kind in Canada, a multi-unit housing project made entirely of shipping containers. It's a blueprint from the Atira Women's Resource Center, a nonprofit society helping to end violence against women. The individual living spaces don't just support the women's organization, it also provides a low-income housing option for women over 50.
I just love the idea of shipping containers. It was the unusual element of living in a shipping container, I think. I like small spaces. I've always been a kind of a minimalist, and this takes it to another level.
The 280 square foot apartments maximize the living space with a compact sized fridge, convection oven, and a washer and dryer all in one.
Nothing is too far away. It doesn't take long to give anyone a tour of the place. It's a challenge to decide where the furniture is going to go. Everything in here is lightweight. That's something I wanted.
The Atira Women's Resource Society originally purchased the Heritage Building at the corner of Jackson and Alexander and needed to figure out what to do with the 25 by 117 foot lot beside it. The women's support organization won BC Hydro's Home of the Future shipping container sample house from the 2010 Winter Olympics, and the project built up from there.
It was 2 shipping containers. We actually expanded the project. There's 12 shipping containers here. It's obviously 3 stories tall. We purchased another 10 containers from the port, actually, which is across the street from where the containers are now located.
I love the fact that the shipping container here looks out on shipping containers and the loading of the shipping containers.
We had to ship them all out to Richmond where they were modified, so that's where the metal fabrication happened. The fronts and backs were cut out to place in the curtain wall glazing.
The multi-unit housing was recently nominated in 3 categories for the 2013 Georgie Awards, celebrating excellence in home building.
Now it's time for me to bring your dream to reality. After all of this time in the building industry, I've been asked countless times to help others build their own container home. I've always been worried about others doing work like this, but after helping a few people, I knew it was something I loved to do. And finally, after many years of experience, I've created a simple-to-follow DIY guide to building a container home. To learn more about how you can build your own container home, please click the link in the description below.